Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 23 of my favorite 31 debut albums of all time. The top debut albums across all genres. There's so many great debuts. Too many to mention in just a 31-day show. But you know what? We're going to pick our absolute favorites, what we feel are the cream of the crop of those debut albums, those first albums, right? Today is no different. This is a super heavy metal album released October in 1983, recorded at Easy Sound Studios in Copenhagen, Denmark, produced by Henrik Lund for Roadrunner Records. That's right, I'm talking about Melissa from Merciful Fate. Groundbreaking album. You know, maybe not a hit album around the world, but some of the best albums were never hit albums as a motorcycle goes cruising by at 7:30 in the morning here. All sorts of breaking the speed of sound barriers, right? Anyway, I digress. Yes, back to Merciful Fate, Melissa. I remember the first time I heard Merciful Fate, I was scared and thinking, holy cow, listen to those evil vocals. But man, those cranking guitars, those sublime guitar solos, those intricate arrangements, heavy, chilling, ominous music. And as we know now, like Merciful Fate, one of the couple of bands that really helped kind of pave the way for what we now know as extreme metal, right? So let's take a look at the lineup. Of course, the classic lineup of King Diamond on vocals. Here he is right there. Hank Sherman on guitars, Michael Denner on guitars, Timmy Hansen on bass, and Kim Rose on drums. Yes, indeed, a classic lineup. Love those like old live shots from some of these old live albums from the early 80s where you had you could barely see the faces, right? Everything's in kind of like shadow. Look at that Hank Sherman shot, right? Just awesome stuff. Yes, indeed. And wait, there's more. Hold on, there's more. Let's show as many pictures as we can of these guys because they're so awesome. Yeah, and some absolute drop dead Merciful Fate classics on this record. I mean, it starts off. Does an album opener get any better in this style of music than Evil? Man, the riffing at the beginning of the song is just so awesome. And then King comes in, just so good. Evil is great. Curse of the Pharaohs follows it up. And it's funny because you listen to a lot of like the riffs and the arrangements on this album. This is like classic 70s metal mixed with a little bit of prog, but with those, evil high falsetto screams and those guttural mid-rangey type things that he does, right? I mean, the vocals are like unheard of, like unlike anything we'd ever heard so far. I mean, basically King has taken what guys like Ian Gillan and Arthur Brown to another level, to a totally other level. Not saying it's better or worse or anything like that. It's just different tape. Let's take that and let's just go into the stratosphere, right? Into the Coven, cranking song, At the Sound of the Demon Bell. I mean, side one is just so good. But then on side two, man, you got Black Funeral, the awesome Satan's Fall, 11 minutes and change of it, right? So good. And then, of course, the title track, Melissa. The lyrics to these early King Merciful Fate albums just so rooted in like these satanic themes. And, of course, King would go on in his solo career to do stuff basically, horror movie, horror film, horror themes. And then, when Merciful Fate would come back, they would also kind of follow along with this kind of like occult stuff, and eventually they would get back into doing more satanic lyric stuff again. But the first two albums, this and Don't Break the Oath, certainly filled with all sorts of evil lyrical ideas and things. And, musically so good. Again, the guitar duo of Denner and Sherman, one of the greats of all time. Absolutely one of the greats of all time. And, I did a whole series last year sometime of my favorite guitar duos, and they rank pretty damn high. You talk about like Tipton and Downing and Smith and Murray and Hetfield and Hammett and all the Thin Lizzy guys, the Wishbone Ash guys, the Allman Brothers guys. I mean, all those great guitar duos in rock history. The Merciful Fate original duo needs to be ranked right up there with them. They're just absolutely amazing together. It's a shame they're not playing together anymore. But as far as charting position, of course, an album like this is a pretty, underground type release. But with the re-release of Melissa in 2020, this popped back on the German charts at number 69. Right, and as you can imagine, no singles released from this. Gee, no surprise. Actually, hold on, wait, I digress. Black Funeral with Black Masses, released December 16th, 1983. I wonder where that was released. I'm sure it wasn't released here in the States as a single. Released somewhere. Good on them for releasing a song like that as a single, right? I'm sure nobody was listening except for us metalheads, underground metalheads. So yeah, that is my pick for today. Merciful Fate, Melissa is pick number 23 of my favorite debut albums of all time. The top debuts. It's a killer, folks. If you've never heard it, go check it out. I'm sure there are many fans here. I've seen people pick it already down in the comments. So if you like this sort of thing, it's a classic, right? This is on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together. All the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options. They're all that stuff is located down below. You can find it here. And thank you in advance for all your support there. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. It's Wednesday, new review day. It's What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility Day, so expect a few of them today. And till then, I am Pete Pardo. Let's go Mets. See you soon. Bye-bye.